Here's how to interpret the A/B test data table that you will see in any currently running A/B test. So below the chart that there's a separate video for to explain what that's about, we see the actual test data in a table format. So we see in this case the three forms that we're testing against each other, and we see the data, the unique impressions, the conversions, and the conversion rate for each form. Next we have what we call the candlestick chart, and this shows us, this represents the average conversion rate, that's the line in the middle, plus the range of uncertainty. So there's always a bit of random variation in these numbers, and the fewer numbers we have, the greater the uncertainty is. So the less exactly we can say, you know, how is this going to perform in the long term? And that's what this little bar around the average represents. This is kind of the level of uncertainty. The actual conversion rate probably lies somewhere within this range. Now what you'll see is that if there's an overlap between these bars, that basically means, so with these two variations, the green and the blue one, there's just not enough difference to really say is one of them actually better than the other. Even though there's a bit of a difference in the average, it's just not enough there to really be sure about it. And that's why both bars are gray, right? This basically says this is gray, this is overlapping with the bar at the top, so we just don't know if this is a real difference. If you see a red bit on the bar, that means it's starting to look like it's definitely underperforming. And if you see a green bar, that means the entire range here lies outside of the control, and that makes it more likely that we're looking at a real effect. Next we see the percentage improvement. That is compared to the control, to the original. That's why we don't see these numbers here. So the second form compared to the original performs on average 0.4% better, and the third one performs on average 4.46% better. And then we see the chance to beat original, which is basically just how likely is it that the difference we're measuring is a real difference and not just by random chance. And again, the more data you have, the higher this confidence level will be, and the greater the difference between the conversion rates, the higher this confidence level will be. You will also see the triggers and animations. This is just a list so you can kind of recall the settings of these different forms. And then you have a view form link where you can preview what the form looks like, and the edit button here is deactivated and will tell you that you can't currently edit this until you stop the test and choose a winner.